Hello and welcome to the Choralosophy podcast. This is episode 204, Literacy Hive Mind, Highlights with the Community. Recently, we offered a free virtual meetup to practice some choir nerdery. If you missed it, I have carefully curated some of the most useful and interesting moments for this episode. Discussion topics were derived from a survey response from 120-ish educators. The full 2-hour and 15-minute work session is available unedited over at Patreon or Substack for show supporters. We had a great time discussing, and I picked some of the most fun moments for you to hear in this episode. We talked about fundamentals of literacy instruction, concepts related to rhythm instruction, structuring of programs, aka do we have gendered ensembles for beginners, leveled classes, y'all come, those types of scenarios that many of us teach in. We talked about the science of reading for music, dividing the beginning groups into ever-shifting groups throughout the course of a rehearsal process, different ways to teach kids to hear music in different contexts. And in the full version, we even take a little dive into one of my 10th grade literacy lessons from last school year. So don't miss it. Not only will you get some tips and tricks related to previous PD that we've offered here on Choralosophy for free, but from some other awesome teachers offering their perspectives, problems, and approaches. So tune in and have your thinking stimulated and challenged, and then weigh in on anything you hear or ask questions over at the Facebook Choralosophers group or on the Substack at choralosophy.substack.com. Ludus, the platform trusted by thousands of organizers to power their event ticketing, marketing, and fundraising, has just upped its game with an incredible new feature, volunteer management. Now you can streamline your volunteer coordination like never before. Volunteers can easily sign up for opportunities and shifts online while you effortlessly approve sign-ups, track hours, and manage your volunteer team. Say goodbye to volunteer management headaches and hello to seamless coordination with Ludus. Try it at ludus.com/choralosophy and revolutionize your events. Before we get into the meat of the show, I'm going to keep this quick. Big announcement. Super excited to all the choir teachers in the audience. Sight Reading Factory is introducing self-assessment. They should have it up and going and fully functional by the time the school year starts. I've been beta testing it for a while, and it is really, really good. And I am so excited to show you some demos on the social media at Choralosophy. So be looking for that this summer. The hours and hours you've been spending self-grading could possibly be over. So don't forget to enter the Choralosophy checkout code when you renew your new and improved Sight Reading Factory membership for next school year. The producers and Inner Circle at Patreon are Brannigan Lawrence, Brian Long, Chandler Smith, Venture Studios, Jonah Clixbull, Angie Schilling, David Kowalczyk, DF, Kyle Peterson, Max Jackson, Michael Herron, Ryan Main, and Stephen Kathy Kakachik. All right, everybody, we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you all for coming. This is going to be fun. I've got here all together, I'd kind of advertise this event as a free workshop where anybody who signs up is going to get this whole conversation / workshop / idea session, brainstorm, whatever it is. And I'll publish it to the people who put their name in the form in its entirety. And then hopefully something fun and exciting and interesting happens while we're here. And I'll generate some highlights for the general audience from that as well. But I got about 100 at last check, 120 people signed up for this, but also with the knowledge that you didn't actually have to come and be here. I got several messages from folks who said, I'm just going to sign up even though I know I can't come, and then they'll watch it later. So we'll see, and I've still got people clicking in here. So here's what I did. I took the 120-ish responses that you put into the form over there on Anywhere Seat, which is a Ludus product, by the way, which I tried to use as an experiment for the first time to use their online kind of event kind of software system. It's relatively new.